Hi guys, welcome back to my blog. Today is Monday. It is week 4, the start of week 4, and what a day I've had. I'm just going to put this down because I don't even have the energy to hold it up. Okay. Here we go. What happened today? I had stock take at work and I got up at 3:30 this morning and got to work at 5 a.m. and I've just worked 9 hours and I'm stuffed. I'm not stuffed, but yeah. So this morning, it was very early in the morning, so I wasn't going to eat. I had my collagen water at like 4 o'clock. And then on the way to work, I had about maybe a quarter of a coffee. I made a coffee with a bit of MCT or powder in it. And I drank maybe a quarter of it, like literally 4 sips, I think, because I just wasn't into it. I just didn't feel like it. So by 5:30, 6 o'clock, like having to walk up ladders and be up high on ladders and count stock and put my neck backwards and move it to the side and stuff. And it was very hot. I started not feeling well. Like, you know, when you stand up really quickly and you feel quite dizzy and you can't see properly, like it's a bit white and a bit blurry. I started getting that quite bad. Like I had to get down off the ladder, sit down, which it worries me because I don't want to be unwell. I don't want to have those issues. I think it's just that I've got a pulled muscle in my neck, like my neck's out, I think, and that's what's causing a lack of oxygen. It is something that's happened before. So anyway, 8 o'clock we ended up, the cafe opened and we get a free coffee at work because it was such an early start. So I got a coffee, I got an almond milk latte, and because I just wanted something, and I felt awful. I felt sick. I was going to go home. I ended up getting a sandwich from the cafe. I had a choice between a pie or a sandwich or a quiche. Now, I suppose I should have picked the quiche, but to be honest, I was really feeling unwell and I wanted to be able to finish out my 9-hour shift. Like, the goal at the time was, how do I feel better? And I thought, well, I'll eat. So I had probably one of the worst things you could have on HCG, but that's life. That's real life. It was like, they call it a croquette, something. Chicken, bacon, and cheese toasty. It was delicious. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It took me about half an hour to eat it because I just wasn't hungry. So I had that at 8 o'clock. I felt fine ever since. Like, I've been okay. I haven't been like feeling faint or anything like that. And it's now 3 o'clock. I've just gotten home, just walked in the door, got changed in my comfies. It's 3 o'clock and I'm not hungry. I only drank 1 liter of water today because I just wasn't feeling the water. That is my story for today. So it's been a hell of a day. I'm not hungry. I'm going to have a herbal tea right now. And I don't know if I'm going to have dinner, to be honest. I think probably the toasty, like if I was thinking about it on the way home, when you do OP, your carbs are usually around 50 to 70 grams because 2 apples are usually 30 grams each of carbs, because when I was doing OP, I was tracking this. And then the breadsticks are 5 grams of carbs each, I think, and you have 2. So that's actually 70 grams. Yeah, so about 50 to 70 grams of carbs normally. Now, I haven't eaten that many carbs today. Definitely not with that sandwich. If I think about 2 pieces of bread, it's roughly 35 grams of carbs. of course, the bacon and the chicken and the cheese would have been quite high in fat. And I don't know if there was any carbs in the almond milk. To be honest, I'm not sure. But I really wouldn't have gone over, my normal macros, which I normally have the best results with staying under 30 grams of carbs, whole carbs, 30 grams of fat, and I usually try to have at least 70 grams of protein a day. So I'm not too worried. Look, I might put on tomorrow. Who knows? I can't go back, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it because that's life, and that's why I'm doing this vlog, so that you guys can see, like, I do have body positivity, and it's not the end of the world. I did what I did to get through my day. Probably didn't make the best choice. I did have food there to eat. I had tuna salad, but I didn't feel like it. So I had that. I was okay. I could get through my shift and it was all good. Don't know if I'm going to eat tonight. I'll let you know. Yesterday, just a wrap up of week 3, I'm down 5.8 kilos. And my steak day, which I did on Saturday, when I weighed in Sunday morning, I was 700 grams, had lost, which is really good. When I weighed in this morning, I was plus 400 grams. I don't know why. It was very early in the morning. It was 3:30 this morning, so that could be why. It was hours before I'd normally weigh in. I didn't drink very much water yesterday. Anyway, that's just how it is. So plus 400 grams. So that is my wrap up for Monday. Week 4, day 22. And yeah, going well so far. So I'm going to sit down, have a cup of tea, have a date with Netflix, and just relax because it has been a long, long day. Bye. Hi guys, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. So as you saw yesterday, I had a bit of a day. Went a bit off protocol with my very delicious sandwich. As I said, I wasn't hungry for most of the day. I ended up having something to eat at 5 o'clock. I'll put a picture here of it so that you can see. It was a piece of cloud bread, which I just toasted. I find with the cloud bread that, and the recipe, the information should be in last week's video, because I made them on Friday. Is that right? No, I made them on Saturday, on the day I was fasting, and I ate it Sunday. So it is in last week's vlog. When you put them in the fridge, they do go a little bit, you know how meringue gets a little bit tacky sometimes? It goes like that. So I put it in the toaster just to warm it up and crisp it again. And I just put some ricotta on it, a serve of roast beef, and a little bit of parmesan on top. So that was really nice. I had that at 5 o'clock and a cup of herbal tea. Yeah, so this morning I woke up and I'm down 200 grams, which is really good. You know, I was up 400 grams though yesterday morning, so I still am up because I think my lowest weight so far has been 76.8, and I'm 77 today. So yeah, and that was the day that I had the loaded potato and the cloud bread tuna sandwich all on the same day. So it could have been that, not sure. Anyway, I'm not too fast, you know, you just keep on keeping on. So as you can see, it is pretty messy behind me. I have decided to go through my wardrobe and try on all my clothes. I tried on all clothes that I already knew that I had pictures of, like big pictures. I'm going to put one here actually. The original picture that I took in New Zealand back in May last year. And then the middle picture will be Bali, August last year, and then the end picture is me today. So big difference, exactly the same clothes. So that's pretty cool. And I'm just about to try on jeans. So I've just tried on all my jumpers, all my winter stuff, because I'm coming into winter now. And so I've got a heap of stuff here that I'm going to be selling on eBay. That's what I normally do with my good clothes. I sell them on eBay, and the tip that I do is that I don't take my tags off at all unless I'm walking out the door in that outfit. So I might try something on 3 times over a year or 5 times over a year, but never actually it be the thing that I decide to wear. The tag's still on it. So that really helps, because technically it's not worn, it's just tried on a few times. So I sell them on eBay, or I sell them on Facebook Marketplace to recoup some money so that I can buy some smaller clothes. Like, for example, here I have got a really nice Crossroads denim jacket, and it's super soft, super nice. I have never worn this once. I've still got the tag on it, never even worn it. It was $60 and it's size 20. I tried it on and it's really big on me. So this is over a jumper too, by the way. So I want to sell it, because then I can buy something else with it. As you can see, yeah. I mean, it's really nice and it's super soft, but I'm not really a denim jacket girl, I've come to realise. And let's be honest, I just bought this amazing jacket from Kmart. I'm going to show you guys, because I don't know if you've actually seen it. Hang on. So this is the jacket that I just got from Kmart, and it's like a super soft suede. It's really nice, so that you can see it is a bit cropped, but it's really nice, and I've got more chance of wearing this than a denim jacket, to be honest. This is a size 14 because it is quite short, and I'm not a fan of, like, I would like a little bit more length. So the 12 fit better, but I think in the cold weather, when you're going to be wearing jumpers underneath or long sleeve tops underneath and multiple things, and it is a little bit longer, this one, oh, it's so nice, honestly. Really happy with it, and it was $30. So yeah, I'm just going through my wardrobe to go through all my winter stuff to see what's going to fit me, because I don't want to get to winter and not have anything that I'm really happy with. So that's what I've been doing. And now I've got to go through, I've got a tub of jeans that I've kept over the years. So I've gone from like a 14 to a 18, 20, and now I'm down to a size 12 in jeans, I'd say. Haven't found a size 10 yet that fits me. So size 12 in jeans. So I'm gonna go try them all on and see what fits. Tonight I work. I have a very late shift at work. I do a stock take again, 6 till 10 p.m. Very short though, so that's really good. So I'm gonna go have some lunch soon. I made some tuna salad yesterday. Yeah, tuna salad. So I think I might just have that, something really easy. I've had one coffee today, just my normal instant coffee with monk fruit sweetener and a bit of almond milk. That's what I've had today. It is, I can't read that backwards, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna have some lunch soon because I am getting a little bit hungry now that I've been moving around heaps. And tonight for dinner, I don't know what I'm gonna have because I have to eat before I go. I'll let you know. I feel like a steak, actually. Yeah, I I think I'm gonna have a steak and maybe just some greens, like something super easy. That's what I'll do. So that's me for today. If I don't check in with you again, that's what I'm doing today. As I said, I'm down 200 grams today. And yeah, doing well, getting back on the track. I was so lean this morning. I can't believe how lean I'm getting. I'll put the picture up here so that you can see. Like, what? I can't believe it. It just blows my mind because I just never could have imagined that a year ago, because it's my 1 year anniversary on the 17th of April. So I've literally got, what's today? Today's the 10th of March. Literally 5 weeks left until my anniversary, roughly. I never would have imagined, like, I'm down 34 kilos now. I was a size 20 before, 18 to 20. And it blows my mind that I've changed this much. I'll put it, I mean, you see on the front of my videos that I put my before and after, but I'll just show you again here because why not? Insane compared to I'll put my before photo before I started HCG and then the one this morning. That'd be good. Yeah, so that's about it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. This really adds up in a week. I try to fit a week into an hour, because who wants to be watching this for too long? Not me. I'm sure you guys don't. If there's anything else you want to know about that I'm not showing you, just ask me, because I don't really know how much to share with you guys. So I don't want it to be too boring, but it's more that I want to show you in real life what a HCG round looks like for me. Like, yeah, and how I move through life and that on a HCG round. So yeah. All right, have a good day. Speak to you later. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning. Sorry it's a little bit noisy. It's all hands on deck here today. So last night I had a steak for dinner. I didn't really feel like anything, so I just had a steak. Today I originally was thinking about doing a fast, but I've decided not to. I muscle tested with my body to see what it'd be happy with. It is that time of the month coming in 2 days. So I'm a bit annoyed about that, because as you probably already know, when it's that time of the month, you really don't lose very much weight. It's pretty much a stall all week. Now, fingers crossed maybe that doesn't happen. So I wanted to try and lose as much weight as I can, but also I need to do what my body's wanting. So I muscle tested last night, body, do you want to fast tomorrow? And it said no. And it did say, I said, well, what can I do to make that time of the month work, like still lose weight? And it pretty much said, like, the images I got was just very plain, go back to the basics. What I thought of instantly was like just bok choy, steamed bok choy and some meat. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do a fast today. I'm just going to do very plain food and for the next few days and see how we go. So as you may have noticed in my last video and in this video, I haven't done any meal prepping this week at all because I haven't had to. I'll flip the camera around and you can see in the freezer and you'll see what I mean. So in here I've still got 2 servings of roast beef, and then in the back there I've got 4 servings of roast chicken, and then this is the marinated chicken that I got from Aldi the other day. So I have that I can cook up as well. But I mean, that there is 3 days worth of meals. Then I've got my spaghetti bolognese there. Spaghetti bolognese. Oh, and there's more food here. Forgot about that. So that is, not sure what that is. Let's have a look. Roast chicken, roast beef. So I have got 3. I've got a roast beef out already on the table. So that's 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 5.5 days worth of food. So 5 days worth of food. Today's Wednesday, so that's perfect. I will do some meal prepping on Sunday or something and cook up some more meat. So that's perfect. I don't need to think about anything this week because I've already done it in the previous weeks. And if you've cooked along with me, you won't have to do any meal prepping this week either. Also, because I've been having the tuna salad sometimes and I've been having the chicken deli salad as well. That's the reason why I've got some meals left over, because I just get a can of tuna and make that salad up. And that's what I had yesterday, and a steak. So I didn't even dip into any of this. So that's what's going to happen. My mum just got a really cute mug. Hang on. How cute's this? It's like a purpley with gold dots. Love it. Must have got it from House and Home. Got it from Coles. Love it. Anyway, here's my coffee. I've just done the Moccona, and I bought these a long time ago. And I'm still going strong with them. Skinny syrups. They're really, really delicious. I love the vanilla one the best. And you can see there that there's 0 carbs. It is made with sucralose though, which isn't great for you. I don't have it a whole lot often, but it's a really delicious vanilla caramel sweetener. So I just put that in this morning with some Moccona and a bit of almond milk. In case you haven't seen the almond milk that I use, this is the one that I prefer. It's really nice and creamy. It's very low in carbs and everything. So for a whole glass, well, let's say per 100 ml, because I use 50 ml in a coffee. So per 2 coffees, 20 calories, 0.3 carbohydrates, 0 sugar, 0.1 sugar, and 1.8 grams of fat. So that's the one that I really love. You get it from Coles and Woolies. So yeah, that's about it for now. For lunch, as I said, I'm gonna just do roast. I've got some roast chicken in there actually. I'll probably do roast chicken and bok choy, and for dinner I'll do some roast beef and maybe some asparagus is kind of what I'm thinking off the top of my head. Yeah, to just get ready for that time of the month. And I just have this feeling today like I just need like nourishing basic greens. So I'm going to honor that. And I am down 350 grams this morning. Yes, I think I might be at my lowest weight now so far, which is awesome. Yeah, so, you know, just nailing life really. I'll show you at lunchtime what I end up eating. Hi guys, so for lunch and dinner I am having exactly what I said I was going to have. For lunch I had bok choy and some chicken breast. I'll put the picture there. And then I'm just about to go and cook dinner now because I've got to leave in about 45 minutes for work. So I'm going to have asparagus with some roast beef. Now I've decided to double up on the roast beef because I've checked my MyFitnessPal and I'm under calories for the day. It was like 400 calories, 350 calories. That's having 2 coffees, lunch and dinner. Yeah, so yeah, I added some extra roast beef in. I'm still going to be under, but I'm going to be very close to 500. The reason why I like to stick to that is because I don't want to undereat and in any way jeopardize my body's integrity. By some people say if you eat less than 500, then your body's really not getting the nutrition it needs or something like that. So I've checked my macros, adding extra like 2 servings of roast beef, and that's what I'm going to have. I'm going to have my mineral water at work, which I always do have, and I'm not taking any snacks or anything like that. I haven't been hungry. It's quite cold today, so I've had 2 cups of herbal tea, 2 cups of coffee, and yeah, everything's going well. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hi guys, happy Thursday today. So I can't really remember where I left off yesterday, but it was probably just before dinner. Dinner last night, I made a really great, throw together meal. I just got my roast beef in the container, and which had to be heated up. Then I chopped up some asparagus, threw that in the container, zapped it in the microwave for 2 minutes until the asparagus was cooked and the roast beef was nice and hot. Sliced up 70 grams of, so it was 120 grams of asparagus, 100 grams of roast beef, 200 grams of roast beef raw, and 70 grams of chopped tomatoes, just sliced up and thrown in, all shaken up together. It was really, really good. I obviously added some salt to it too. It was really good. So I ended up throwing another one of those together for lunch today at work. Super yummy. Highly recommend it. It's really good. And tonight for dinner, I am going to have spaghetti bolognese for dinner. I've got my mince already in the freezer, which I prepped last week, the week before. So I'm going to have that, and I'm just deciding what to have with it. Either some cabbage, or I do have some cooked swede left over from the other night when I had the loaded potato. So I might have some of that instead. So as you guys know, my phone told me that time of the month was coming. And so it started to come today. But what's really interesting is that how much I'm craving sweet things and chocolate. Like, I just really want to eat comfort food, and I really want to eat chocolate. So that's been challenging. Obviously, I do have the Atkins chocolate bars there, which I could have if I can fit it in my macros. Today, what I'm deciding to have, because I haven't eaten since lunch, I've had one coffee today, and I've had the roast beef with asparagus and that. It is about 4:30 now, and I just want something chocolatey. So I'm going to have a cup of almond milk with 2 heaped teaspoons of the Avalanche sugar-free chocolate powder. I'll take you into the kitchen. I'll show you how I make it. It's super easy. I make it in one of those Aldi milk frothers. And I had a look at my macros, and I can fit it in for the day, no problem, along with my spaghetti bolognese, and I'm up to 620 calories. So, yeah, it's really good. So I'll take you into the kitchen now, and I'll show you how I make it. So these are the 2 products that I use. This is the Avalanche sugar-free drinking chocolate, sweetened with stevia, and I just get it from Woolies or Coles. There is the macros, so you can see it's really good. It's just cocoa powder with erythritol and stevia, which is really good. And this is my almond milk that I use. Obviously, I've shown you guys before. So for a whole cup today, you can see, where is it? Fat 4.5, carbohydrates 0.8, sugar 0.3, which is really good. So all I do is that I've measured out 1 cup of milk, and I've measured out 12 grams, which is 2 heaped teaspoons of chocolate. Sorry. And I just throw it in my Aldi milk frother. Put the lid on. 90 seconds later, you have got hot chocolate. That was really, really good. Just finished it. So I just wanted to come on and tell you guys about my loss this morning. I'm down 150 grams today. So it's quite slow still. I've lost a total of 6.1 kilos in the last 3.5 weeks. So that's really good. When I look back on it, that I'm really happy with that. But my goal is to get to 75 kilos by the end of this week, by Sunday. So that means I have 1.5 kilos to go. And the only way I'm going to get to there is by fasting and doing steak days. So I have got tomorrow off. Like during the day off, I work the nights. So I work every night the rest of the week. But I do have the days off. So I'm going to do a steak day tomorrow, Friday. And I'm thinking that I might do a steak day on Sunday as well. Friday and Sunday. So hopefully with those 3 days, I can get down to my goal weight, my first goal of 75 kilos by the end of this week. That's what I'm pushing for. And then I will do another week because it's not my final goal. Obviously my final goal is about 72 kilos. So I'm thinking that I will do one more week, which will really help me, especially if I don't make the 75 kilo goal this week. Fingers crossed I do though. I did really well last week. I lost 1.6 kilos, 1.7 kilos in the 2 days, the 2 steak days. So it really is doable. Nature's Body has sent me some brand new patches as well. They've completely redesigned the patches. They're the first company in Australia to use this different kind of patch. And I'm very excited tomorrow when I put new patches on to give them a go and try them. They look so different. So they just arrived this afternoon. I'm really excited and I will video it and show you the new patches. They aren't even on the market yet, but I get to trial them first and see what I think. And I'm really excited for you guys to see. So I am going to do one more week to trial those out and we'll just go from there. So yeah, week 3, I'm up to week 3.5 at the moment. It's day 25 today. Feeling pretty good. I think it's really good actually for you guys to see me go through that time of the month because as you may or may not know, it is generally a time when we all stall and it is very frustrating and you get the cravings and everything else and it's hard. So that hot chocolate that I showed you, give that a go. I don't know if I'm going to stall. I doubt it. Like the almond milk's nothing in it. And I've had it in a previous round and not had any issues. So give that a go. You can also try the chocolate delight as well, which is the coconut oil and cacao powder. I'm not the biggest fan of that. I do have some in the freezer, but I haven't even touched it this round because I'm not a fan. I also have been thinking about, I found a recipe for like P2 meringue desserts. So I'm thinking about making that tomorrow or Saturday and giving that a go too. Anyway, I'll show you when I get to it. Okay, have a good night guys. Bye. Good morning guys. It is Friday morning today. Day 26 for me, I think it is. So I'm down 250 grams this morning, which is really good. It looks like the hot chocolate didn't stall me or anything like that, so that's really good. So I'm really happy. Like things are moving slowly, slower than I'd like, but they're still moving. Today I still am going to do a steak day. So I'm just going to drink black coffee, herbal tea, water, flavored water, my electrolytes. That's it. And I work tonight, so I'm going to eat my steak. I already cooked it up the other day, so I'm literally just going to reheat it in the air fryer. Eat that about 4:30 and I'm done for the day. So obviously today is a day off where I actually have the day off and I work the night. So that works in really well with a steak day. I would never do it on a day that I'm working because I don't want to be put in that position where I'm hungry or fatigued or anything like that and I'm at work being paid to work. So today I'm just going to take it easy. I do find that I lose weight more on the days when I'm sitting around doing nothing, literally. I don't know why, but on the days when I'm running around and I'm busy, I lose less weight. So I'm just going to take it easy today, edit the vlog from last week, and just get some orders put through and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll see how we go. So anyway, what I also wanted to show you was Nature's Body has sent me some new patches. So I'll flip the camera around and I'll show you. They're so different to the ones that I'm currently using. They're a new technology. They're the first in Australia. And I'm really excited to try them. I've just had a shower, so I'm going to put because it's time for my new patches today, I'm going to put them on and I'm going to put them in places that my other ones would normally roll and really test them out. So if you make an order through Nature's Body, this is how they arrive. They come in a postage bag, and then they come in this folder, which is envelope, which is really good because I keep them all in this and I sit them on my makeup table so that I always have them in a safe place that's free from air and dust and all that sort of stuff. So there's the card that you usually get with Nature's Body, with the information there for you to check out your eating meal plan, and to also have a look at the pounds and inches book, which I highly recommend reading. And if you're going to do version 2, which I highly recommend as well, I would check out the 2.0 book as well. I've read both and it just has really helped me get a better grip on how this whole HCG works. So that's that. Look how different they look. So Louise has sent me, she said 1 packet is appetite control and 1 packet is HCG. So apparently one's blue and one's red. That must be blue and that's red. Yeah. So the blue ones are HCG. So as you can see, like, they're heaps different. Hang on, I'll get the old ones. So these are the current ones. Obviously these, when they do come out, because they're not available yet, they will have a sticker on them as well to tell you. So these ones come in a pack like this, and then the patch looks like this. So you can see size-wise, they're smaller. That's cool. And these are like a, I don't know, just like a sticky patch kind of thing. I'll lift one up a bit, yeah. So you can see, like, they're not invasive or anything like that. They're super easy, but they do roll sometimes if you put them in the wrong spots. Like if I put them near my belly button, they do roll within a day, which makes it frustrating because obviously you want to get the most out of your patch. So I'm going to stick 2 of these on. Now it looks like, it's very difficult to tell in this, so I'm going to open it up and we'll have a look. I didn't realise they just slide out the top. Okay, so these are the blue ones. Definitely different. Looks like it's like that ultrasound or TENS machine sort of thing, and they stick very well. So this will be really interesting to try. I'm going to put 2 on today. And see how they go. Very interesting. Also the ingredients are slightly different. So here's the ingredients for the first lot. Oh, okay, maybe. I really like that with these they do have the extra ingredients to help support your body with HCG. And if I just find Louise's message, here we go. So this is what's in the new patch. So it tells you the frequencies, which is interesting. I don't know a whole lot about homeopathy, but it's definitely something that anyone could look into. But it looks like it's got perhaps more HCG in it. There's obviously a reason why they've decided to pull some things out. They also have some new, they sent me the appetite control ones, and they are different now. They're slightly different. So that's the ingredients. Does this one have 5-HTP? No. So I really like that this has got 5-HTP in it, because that is for mood control, really. Just gives you a bit more happiness. That's a very simplified version of it. So that is the new ones, and this is the old, the current ones on the website. So it's got Garcinia Cambogia. Yep, that's got it in it still. Lacartine. Yep. Yeah, so it'd be really interesting to try those. It really looks like, having a look at these ingredients, that the appetite suppressant patches really does go hand in hand with the HCG patches. So that is really interesting. Like, this is really supporting your body. And the HCG is obviously working to unlock your fat bank. You've got the L-carnitine in there for energy. It helps you utilize your energy better. There's a hypothalamus homeopathy vibration in there too, which helps support your hypothalamus during this process. And your hypothalamus is what regulates your body weight. So that's why in phase 3 it's very important to set your body weight and to not move within 2 kilos. That's resetting your hypothalamus and telling your body, this is what weight I'm going to stay at. We're not going to move from this weight. This is the weight we're happy at. It's good to see that there's some adrenal stuff in there, pituitary and thyroid. That's super important for supporting your body. So this is really interesting. I feel like I really want to try one of these. I'm going to muscle test it with my body and see. Maybe my body is going to do okay with 1 HCG patch and 1 appetite suppressant patch now. I'll muscle test it and see. Alright, so I just quickly muscle tested it, and my body said that these HCG patches will be more of a benefit to me, will be more effective. And I think that's probably because my body's so used to the other formula. So I'm really having to kick it consistently, and I have a higher tolerance now. So these have probably come at the perfect time that I can be trying a slightly different formula that might just shake things up a little bit more. So I asked my body, will it be most effective with 1 patch? And it said no. I said 2 patches, and it said yes. Now I asked about the appetite control. I said, would that be of benefit to my body? Will it make the weight loss even more effective? And it said yes. I said, so body, would you like to have 1 patch on as well as 2 patches of HCG for the most effective weight loss? And it said yes. So there's your answer. I'm going to put 2 HCG patches on and 1 appetite control. So if you're wondering what I'm putting on currently, I'm always using my Life Force patches, because these are the bomb. Absolute bomb. They have got carbon 60 in them, which is groundbreaking. If you're interested in the most amazing anti-aging regenerative product in the world currently, it's carbon 60. It's got ashwagandha in it, which is really good for hormone balancing as well as relaxation. It's really good for your brain. He Shu Wu, reishi mushroom, purple rice, CoQ10, which gives you energy, zinc, turmeric, vitamin A, D and E, and collagen. So these, I just find that they just give me this zing of energy, and I can't live without them, honestly. Ever since I started using them, which was nearly a year ago, I haven't stopped using them. Like, I do have periods where I go off them, but especially when I'm on HCG, I love them. I've got 1 left. I'll be making another purchase soon. So I wear one of those and I change it every 4 days. Actually, it says on here 3 days. That's interesting. I must have muscle tested it and it said that they'll last 4 days for me. I wear 2 HCG patches and I change them every 3 days. And now I'm going to be, so that's what I have been doing. So I have 3 patches on at all times. And now I'm going to be adding on an appetite control patch. So we'll see how that goes. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday morning today. My fast went really well yesterday, my steak day, sorry. Gotta learn to put this up higher. I lost 600 grams yesterday, which brings my weight down to 75.65. So close. So that went really well, no problems. This morning I have had a coffee, just my normal instant coffee with a little bit of almond milk and my collagen drink. And I'm feeling a bit peckish, it's 10 o'clock. And I really feel like eggs or something like that. So originally I was going to have like scrambled eggs, but I feel like I want to be a little bit more creative and do something different. So I'll show you what I'm doing in the kitchen. So I'm thinking about I am going to make a waffle pancake thingy. This is my mini dash. I thought I ordered the waffle one, but this is what arrived. So it's a flat pan one, and it's fine. It makes really good burger patties and stuff. So what I've got in here is 1 whole egg, 1 egg white, 1 tablespoon of ricotta, and 1 tablespoon of mayo, which is what a lot of the chaffles are made of. They add mayonnaise to make it a bit creamy. This is pretty much kind of like, this is the concoction I've used before for my tuna salad and my chicken salad. So I know that I don't stall on that, both 1 tablespoon of each per day. I've then added some salt and some mixed herbs, so I'm going to blend that up, and then I'm going to throw it in this and make 2 pieces of toast, I guess, chaffly, cheesy things. And I'm thinking about slicing up some tomato, like toasting them and then slicing some tomato, putting it on top, and then putting some parmesan on top of that. Hi guys, just wanted to check in with you guys before I go to bed. I think I've shown you up until the omelette pancakey things that I made this morning. They were really delicious. They were good. And I ended up having a cup of coffee, another cup of coffee. So I had 2 cups of coffee today with almond milk. And then I had 200 grams of the air fryer roast chicken that I made a little while ago. And I had that on 1 cloud bread, like 1/2 of a cloud bread, which I cut in half, and then I made it into a chicken sandwich. And I had that with barbecue sauce. So that was super delicious. I am pretty peckish this evening. I went to work, so I just had some mineral water. I didn't end up eating, so I ate that at the chickeny thing at 2 o'clock, and then I had a coffee at about 4:30 I had the coffee. I had about 200 calories left for the day, so I ate just over 500, but I am a bit hungry. I should have eaten something. So we'll see how we go tomorrow. I find when I'm hungry I don't do as well. My weight loss, even though you'd think you would do better, I tend to find when I'm hungry that I don't have as big a weight loss. So after work I went and got some more roast chicken and roast beef. So I'm going to cook that up tomorrow. Yeah, I'll cook it up tomorrow. So I'll have it in the freezer for meals next week. Oh my gosh, it's Sunday and it is week 4, the end of week 4. Oh my gosh. So it'll be really interesting to see how I finish up this week. I did say I was going to do a steak day tomorrow. Kind of thinking maybe I might just do like a carnivore day tomorrow. Fast for a while and then have the roast beef at some point. Well, I'll wait and see. I'll muscle test my body and see what my body would like, and I'll see what my loss is tomorrow morning as well and see. Yep, so that's just catching you guys up. That time of the month, obviously, as I told you before, I have been feeling a little bit some tummy pains and stuff, but it hasn't seemed to be stopping my weight loss or stalling my weight loss this round, which is really good. My body, when I did muscle test it, my body said eat plain foods. So I have been not adding in any like really cruciferous vegetables. That could be why I've just been eating very plain greens. Today I didn't have any greens. I just had meat and I just had lots of protein actually because of the cloud bread and the chicken. That's literally all I had was eggs and chicken. So I'll see how I go with that because that'll be really interesting to see. And then I might do, I'm feeling like just a roast beef day tomorrow, to be honest. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, just keeping you guys updated, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday and it is day 28 for me. It is the end of week 4. I weighed in this morning with a 350 gram loss, which is very good. I'm very happy with that. My losses are really staying very steady during that time of the month. And I don't know what's made the difference, but I'm happy. I've decided to not do a steak day today because I don't need to. I'm only 300 grams from my goal this week, which was 75 kilos. So I think that I shouldn't have an issue with that. I probably will just do like a carnivore day, like I said last night, because I'm cooking up the roast beef and the roast chicken today. So I'm going to take you out there, I'm going to film it, but I'm not going to talk in it. It's just exactly what I've done in the first week and the second week, meal prepping my protein for the week. Now that I've done it this way, I highly recommend it. It's a lot easier doing it like this, having the meat already prepped, cooked, portioned out, ready to use in whatever way you want. It's really helped this round to just make coming up with something a bit easier. So I have to have a look at the weights on both of them, but generally they've both been 180 degrees in the air fryer for 40 minutes has been perfection. Now I have picked a different kind of chicken this time. It does have bones in it. So we're just going to have to give that a go. It might take a bit longer because of that. We'll just have to see. But yep, I'll walk you all through it. It's so easy. Highly recommend it. You'll see the products that I use specifically that are good for keto. I mean, not keto, are good for HCG. And the chicken is a little bit high in fat because it does have the skin on it. So I cook it with the skin on it, and then I just take the skin off before I eat it. And it's not a big deal. So I reheat it with the skin on as well to make it nice and juicy and flavorful, and I just don't eat the fat. So it is more like having a chicken breast or chicken thigh, whatever part of the chicken you are having. Highly recommend it. I'll show you now. So I've decided to do some meal prepping. I've just prepped up these. I want to make 2 different meals. I got this yesterday when I got the meat, so I thought I'd give that a try. And I'm going to make my sesame beef stir fry, which I've made before. I just put these things in: shallots, red onion, bok choy, yellow capsicum. And then with this one, I want to make like a fried rice with this. So I've just got a little bit of a few things here, and I'm going to use some of this chicken to make like a chicken fried rice. And here is my sesame beef stir fry, just heating up with enjoy my rice. So that will be for lunch tomorrow at work. Hi guys, I'm just about to head out to work tonight, so I'm going to finish the vlog up here. Thank you for following me this week, and hopefully I've been able to give you guys some inspiration, motivation, some new recipes, and some info to help you on your HCG journey. I also wanted to put in here, because I'm on day 2 with the new patches, that I have really noticed that I think that in the beginning of the week, because it's that time of the month, my losses were very slow, which is better than stalling, but it was still slow. I've noticed with the new patches on and the new formula that my losses have been normal since I've been on. So that's really interesting. I'll delve into that more in next week's vlog. As I've said before, I'm going to do one more week, and let's see how tomorrow's weigh-in goes. Tonight for dinner, I'm going to have, I'm going to get dinner at work because it's going to be quiet tonight. I'm going to get the roast of the day. So it's just going to be, last night it was roast lamb. Not the biggest fan of the roast lamb at work. Hopefully it's roast beef today. I'm going to get the roast of the day, and the vegetables, I'll just get what I got last time, which is whatever greens there are, broccoli or beans or something like that. And that will be my dinner tonight. I'm not very hungry. I've had 1 cup of coffee with a little bit of MCT powder in it today, and the chicken fried rice, which you saw. That's all I've had. It's 4:30 now. I'm not hungry, so I thought I'd just have that at dinner, have that at work tonight. It'd just be really quick and easy. So yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you get a notification when my new videos come out, so that I can keep motivating you to do your best on HCG and continue giving you guys new recipes. And of course, you can follow me into P3 as well after next week, where I'll be having the maintenance patches on, and it's a whole new different protocol, different way of dealing with things in order to stabilize your weight. So I look forward to sharing that all with you guys as well after the end of this round. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.